something I noticed in these practices today is that many people, their work is already good, you see, but now the bar is raising, you see, and so it's like what we did yesterday for various people, that it's no longer good enough, and so now step it up, step it up, step it up. This is how it is, you see. What is good enough at first is not going to be good enough next, which won't be good enough after that. And that's what keeps it eternally interesting, you see? That's what keeps it fascinating every day, is, well, that doesn't work anymore. And so here's the attitude to have. It's not, oh no, it's game on. Game on, you see? Ah, I get it. This is getting more challenging. All right, because that means that in the assessment of the guides, that you're ready for more. You see? They know. They see you when you're sleeping. They know. They know when you're ready. So, fine. You say I'm ready? All right. Here we go. Here we go. Now, I wish we had some time to discuss what has been happening, because it's very deep and meaningful. However, if we do that, we won't get to protective angels. And this matters. This matters. So friends, we would not be talking about how to deal with a soft energy body, and that matters perhaps more than anything else, because you're getting ready to walk out the door with a soft energy body, right? So how to deal with it is good information. It's good information. Why do we include angels in a class on healing when angels did not say that correctly? Why do we include angels in a class on individual healing, other than planetary healing, you see, when angels are interested in working at the planetary level? It makes perfect sense to include angels in the class on planetary healing. There are big blocks of time in the planetary healing class devoted to working with angels, because that's their whole, that's their love, their joy, their gig. That's what engages them, you see. But in this work, people who have soul contracts to make a difference at the planetary level will come to us. They will come to us. I don't know why that is. What difference does the why make? The why doesn't matter very much, does it? Isn't it enough to just notice this happens, and now how do we deal with it, right? So people who have soul commitments to make a difference at the planetary level will show up for you. Angels will come to help them do their work in the world. The angels are only there for that, because the angels are really only caring about planetary healing. It's not that they don't care about the people, of course they do, but that isn't their job. It's like calling the White House to fix the stop sign at the end of the street. That's not the White House's job. It's the White House's job to work at a bigger level. They'd like, they care that you have your stop sign, but it isn't their responsibility. However, when a person who has planetary responsibility is on your massage table and they're afraid to do it. Now, what percentage of people do you think who have planetary responsibility are afraid to do it? 100%. 100%. So you can count on it. They are afraid. And for good reason, right? Right. They're afraid, and for good reason. That's why the angels are there, you see? That's why the angels are there. And so these people are going to show up. And the angels will come. And don't make up a story that's about us. It doesn't have anything to do with us. The angels will work through the stinky garden hose of us to help this person who's supposed to step it up and do it. Now, does that mean the person will step it up and do it? No, not necessarily. Not necessarily. So we can't get attached to that. We can't get attached to that. I had a client who was sent to me 1.5-ish ago. I could have that time slightly off. Clearly, this is a person who has been set up for spirit to make a difference at a planetary level. At a planetary level, with everything that it took to make the difference. Not doing it, dabbling in it, pretending, kind of, sort of. They say to me, his guides say, take it on and accept personal responsibility for making it happen. I go, whoa. All right. All right, I'm in. The work shifts. It's all distance work, email. At first, there's the normal amount of interaction. And after a while, it's like the line goes dead on the other end. I'm just doing the sessions, sending the emails. This is not something I've done with anyone else, with everyone else. I require those people to respond to me, and right away, because I won't remember it in 2 days. I won't. So respond to me right now. Let me know, if there's any part that's stuck, let me know what happened. 6 months goes by. I'm working on a retainer. Half the time, I'm completely in the deficit. He owes me thousands of dollars, and then he'll pay. It's like, I'm just working. What am I supposed to do? Just blasting ahead. Because I've accepted personal responsibility, I'm doing it. Pay me, don't pay me, I don't know. Does it really matter? No! And then they send me this link. Look at the website. See if he's done it. I go look. Did he do any of it? No. He didn't. Wow. Wow. Very quickly, a lot of things happen. Boom, 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 boom. I think I'm off the hook now. Maybe. I'll find out. So, the point is, these people will show up. It's our work to do something, you see? We do our part. Will they do it? Maybe. Maybe not. Does that really matter? No. It matters to them. It matters to them a huge amount. But to the overall effort, our having done our part somehow helps the overall effort. And our part includes not pretending, you see? Not pretending, not nodding when we don't really get it. So, with protective angels, angels look like angels. They work in a flash. They come in, do their thing. You think, there must be more. We ask them, is there more? If they say no, they mean it. They mean it. You can test a little bit, you understand? But these are not light beings. You understand with the light beings, you've noticed how it is. They will work with you much more. With an angel, when they're done, they're done. And they work really fast. Teaching team, have I left anything out here?
Well, you said planetary, so oftentimes you'll have that sense of you better get the space a lot bigger.
A lot bigger.
Massively bigger than you think is possible.
Right. Hold the space much bigger than you think is possible. Excellent. So immediately, on this practice, amp it up, power it up. You see, have the intention to be the right size, whatever that is. Do we need to know what it is? No. Would we know how to get there anyway? If they said, hold your energy body the size of the universe, how do you do that anyway? You understand? And so to just say, I have no idea how to be the right size, but I want to be the right size. Help me be the right size. Does that make sense? How they look is like angels. How it sounds is like this beautiful, impossibly beautiful music. How it feels is like the peace which passes all understanding. And so these are protective angels. They can protect on any level, physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, financially, interpersonally. They're here to protect people with planetary responsibilities so that those people will step up.
Christina, this sounds very different to what is being described in angelic healing modalities.
What are you referring to? So we need more description of what precisely is it different than. Christina in Germany is saying this sounds different than what is described in angelic healing modalities. We have to remember how confusing this is, because different people use the same words to mean different things. And so we have to remember how much confusion there is about out-of-body beings. And some people literally will call helpful dead people angels. You see? Because they are helpful. But those aren't even higher dimension beings, much less true angels, you see? So we have to be really aware that the words might mean different things in different places. Does that make sense? And so what people mean in other modalities is difficult for me to say. I can tell you exactly what we mean here when we use those words. Does that make sense? Yes.
If we meet someone who thinks of planetary responsibility, are we probably right?
Who knows? If we meet someone who we think has planetary responsibility, are we probably right? I have no idea, but you could take it as your working theory and head in that direction. I say if Obama calls, you say yes. Dalai Lama also. You see, people who are set up to be invisible situations where they have the ability to make a difference, yes. CEOs of corporations, yes. Major corporations. Major corporations. Yes. You get the CEOs of major corporations, assume yes.
Marblehead, do we have planetary involvement?
Do we have planetary involvement? Who is we?
Marblehead, can you talk about incarnated angels? Marblehead, who is we? Us.
Now, here's what's going on. This is the unfortunate part of having a 3-day class in 2 days, is that these are beautiful, excellent, and important questions. However, at this point, I'm 3 minutes late in the transmission. So rather than talking about this, not because I want to cut off this discussion, because I myself love this discussion, we have to get this transmission into a practice or we'll have missed the point. So is this okay with you? May I have your permission to just... I apologize, because this is important and it matters. That's what the 3rd day would be for. That's what the 3rd day would be for. Would be to also make a more gentle, sustainable pace. And have the discussion happen more naturally. I know that I'm supposed to have these 3-day classes.